Hello, Madonna fans and friends. It's Miriam, and we are celebrating today for it is the 20th anniversary of American Life, coming out on April 21st, 2003. Do you remember when you picked up this album? I sure did. And we're going to go through some of the highlights of the American Life era, talk about the album, and some of my own personal experiences with going to some of the premiere parties for this album. So let's celebrate today the Madonna's ninth studio album, American Life. What were my thoughts when I first heard this album? Well, that's taken me back 20 years, but I remember listening to it. I think I came to visit my dad in California and I had it on in the car and just thought every song was so amazing to me. It was different. It was kind of a complicated album, I thought. And with Merways, production with Merways, we kind of got a taste of that, obviously, with the music album. So we knew what to expect a little bit, but at the same time, what I loved most about this album and why it's like my sixth favorite Madonna album is because lyrically, it was just so much more on another level than anything else she had done in a long time since Ray of Light, and really introspective lyrics, just dealing with so many different topics. Obviously, the title track, dealing with American culture and Hollywood as well, just kind of her own experiences in her life, and also really introspective in terms of like experiences with relationships, like ecstatic process with relationships, um, with her children as an intervention, talking about her son Rocco and her own life experiences and easy ride, but also like talking about her mom, and mother and father. I just love this album lyrically. It's just one of my favorites for that reason. So I always go back to a lot of the lyrics in the songs in this album when I'm dealing with stuff, when I'm challenged by things. I find that the lyrics in this album really speak to me. And what songs on this album are very special for you? Are you a fan of the big hits like Hollywood, American Life? Are you a fan of Easy Ride or Love Profusion? Tell us about which ones are the ones that speak to you the most. Madonna released four different singles from this album. Actually, is it four or is it five? I might be off here. Of course, we have Die Another Day, which was the first single, which was released in 2002 for the James Bond movie of the same name. I remember going to that premiere. And let me think now, was that on my birthday? Yes, it came out November 22nd, 2002. So we went and had a fan meet, um, and a birthday party, and we watched the behind the scenes of this video, which was so cool. This video is one of my favorites of hers. And then there's American Life single. We got two different CD singles for that, and Missy Elliott was guesting on that, which was very cool. Then we had Hollywood. Love the Hollywood mixes. She did the Hollywood mix when she performed on MTV, the famous Britney, Christina, Missy performance we all love. And then, yeah, so there's five. Nothing Fails, as well as Love Profusion. We got a music video for Love Profusion. And those were the singles. The mixes were all great. I remember listening to them, hanging out with my other Madonna fan friends, visiting and bringing my CD singles with me and like, you got to hear these mixes. They're so cool. I'm kind of a remix nerd, and I thought that the American Life mixes were some of the best we'd had gotten. And so, which ones do you like? What are some of your favorite singles or mixes from this album? Of course, we couldn't forget the most iconic music videos that we got for this era, me especially being the first one, which unfortunately at the last minute had to be pulled because of the current social and world events that were going on at the time. Madonna decided to play it safe, and her complete version of American Life, she decided to pull it and give us a different version of the video. So there are two versions of this video, actually three, because there's the uncensored American Life. If you have had a chance to check it out on YouTube, I believe you can find it. So three versions of the first video, and it's just quite a statement video. Madonna is, providing us with kind of like a reference point of what it is like to be in America and have the things we have, and comparing it to what the realities of war are and what the realities of what other cultures and other countries are going through. And it's a very powerful statement video and social commentary, as Madonna has done so many times in the past. And, it probably was going to be hard for a lot of people to fully comprehend a lot of what she was presenting. So it was probably a good decision at the time to pull it back. But we also got music videos for Hollywood, which also was a bit of a commentary as well, kind of looking at the whole idea of what it's like to be in Hollywood, to be a woman in Hollywood, to have to be perfect all the time, to be youthful all the time, and what you have to sacrifice for that. I thought that was really a really good, again, commentary on that, especially Madonna having been in that business for so long and having to have to deal with, you know, people always looking at her as like, you have to look a certain way all the time. And then there was, of course, Die Another Day was the first video, the James Bond video, which like I had previously mentioned, I really loved. And then Love Profusion, which was so beautiful, and I loved the special effects and the message of the video as well. So, which were your favorite music videos from this era, from the American Life era? Tell us in the comments. We also received a number of promotional appearances from Madonna. She was definitely in full swing for this album, getting out there and just bringing the energy of the album, as well as a lot of exclusives. Of course, she did many promotional appearances along with interviews, and there was the tower one that I remember that stood out to me because it was just such a natural, like she was definitely feeling very positive and happy that day when she was performing in the music store. And she even did an impromptu performance of Like a Virgin. I remember watching that, and it was just so cute. And it was kind of like giving us a hint that we were going to be getting some of her oldies her future tour, as well as this one here, On Stage and on the Record, which I kind of have a little personal story, not myself, but a friend of mine, Jody. She was able to go to New York to go to this, and actually got to meet Madonna. Well, she was one of the people that asked her a question and was able to go backstage and get a picture with her. And I remember seeing the photos and her experience. And it'd be cool if she's done any kind of story time about that. That would be so cool. But On Stage and on the Record was also really wonderful for the fans to be in such an intimate environment with her. So I really was glad that she was not just doing the promo appearances, but actually getting close to fans and spending time with them, and kind of enjoying some of her older songs, as well as promoting the new songs that were with this album. So what were some of your favorite promotional appearances that she did for this album, and what did you love about this era in terms of those appearances? There was also a number of collectibles during this era. We got some magazine covers like Q. I love this cover here. And also there was the Ecstatic Process exhibition, which we got a sampling of that in the W magazine. I love that one. Um, Along with the magazine covers, there were other collectibles like the special edition box set, which included stamps and posters, lots of promo posters and special edition posters. I'm going to show you that in the next slide, an example of that. And I did some homemade collectibles. I made some dog tags. I went to Party City and got those dog tags there, and then did the printer, transparency stickers on the printer, and I made a bunch of them for my friends and other fans when we went to events, which we'll be showing you some pictures in a minute here. But what kind of collectibles did you find for American Life? I'd love to hear if you found some things that are different or rare that you'd like to share and talk about. So here is a store display. A friend of mine, well, actually, my friend Michelle, her friend Gary in Portland, Oregon, had his own store, like a collectible shop and music shop, and he was able to secure. Um, basically reached out to Warner Brothers, and they sent him a ton of stuff. I think I got a few extras in my collection, the promo posters, the bigger ones, the smaller ones, and he was able to do this amazing decoration in his storefront window, which everyone would see as they passed by during the release of the album. In fact, I think that Warner Brothers sent it out to a lot of people, Sire Warner Brothers, who had different ways of promoting the album so they could get at swag and be out there promoting the album. So this was just a great example of what um, what Gary was able to do with materials that he received, and it looks so cool. And so I wanted to share that with you guys here. So I wanted to share a little bit of my personal experiences during the release of this album. I actually went to two promo premiere parties, both one in Seattle and one in Portland. And this is a photo from the Seattle party, which was at Neighbors Nightclub. And it was awesome. They had everything decked out, probably the same Sire Warner Brothers swag they received. And we got the American Life promo single with the pulled where she's holding the gun single. They handed those out to us, and of course we were wearing our homemade American Life t-shirts, as you can see in this photo. We were ready to represent, and it was a great party in Seattle. We had a lot of fun. They played a lot of different Madonna songs and promoted the album, of course, and yeah, it was just a great time. Then we went to the Portland party. Actually, it may have been the Portland first and Seattle second. I can't remember, but this one was a significant one for me because my friend Nick, who was really good with computers, um, so basically, this was at a club that was co-owned by someone we were friends with, DJ Alex, and everybody was really wanting to see the pulled video, but my friend Nick was able to find a way to download it and put it on a VHS tape. I think it was VHS back then, and he got me a copy of it, and I took it with me to the Portland party. And basically, the club has TV screens in corners of the club. So at one point during the party, they stopped everything and announced that I indeed had a copy of the pulled video with me. So I became one of the most popular people in the club. And they played it on the TV screens, and we all watched it together, the full version, when it wasn't being shown anywhere. So that was something that I always remember from that experience. And then it was a great party that night. DJ Alex was hosting, and they had a trivia contest at the end. And me and some other fans went up for that. And the grand prize was the um, it was like a life size American Life cardboard standee. And the question was where Madonna likes to go on vacation. And I'm trying to remember what was the answer. Um, but I got the answer right. I know I'm a terrible fan. I got the answer right, and I got the grand prize. And this is me at that moment when I won the grand prize American Life Standee. So it was a great time, great party, and I had so much fun. So we are celebrating at Madonna Everybody Fan Club on Facebook. So if you want to come and join us there, we will definitely be sharing our memories of the album, and we would love to have you join us. We'll have a contest and all the fun stuff we usually do with these major anniversaries. You could tell us about your memories of American Life. either in our club or here. Tell us in the comments what you remember about this album. What did you think of it? Did you have favorites? What were your favorite songs? Music videos, any of the things we discussed in the video. And did you attend any premiere parties like the ones I was talking about? There were several out there. Or did you get any swag or anything special? And just thank you so much for watching this video with me and sharing these memories with me. American Life is an amazing era, an amazing album, and we are so happy to celebrate 20 years. Can't believe it's been 20 years. But thank you again for watching, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Are you looking for a great Madonna fan club to join? We have the place you need to be at Madonna Everybody Fan Club. Not only this channel, but we also have a Facebook group and a Facebook page titled Madonna Everybody Fan Club. You should definitely come check us out and join. We have contests, fan of the month, features, articles, and a great community for you to get to know and share your Madonna love with other fans. We also would love for you to comment, like, and subscribe on this video and tell us what you think. What do you like to see more of in this channel? We're here for you, and Madonna fans rock. So have a great day. Thank you.